Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Catalyst Corner. In this week's edition of Stock Pick Sunday, we've got 4 great tickers for us to look at today. So if you love to slap that ask button, then slap that like button below. But if you're a market dumping little, you can hit that dislike button. Now let's get into the show. The first ticker we want to look at today is OREAF, which is OREA Mining. If you want to see the complete DD package on that, I put out a full video on Friday. So if you want to go back and take a look at that video, please do. OREA Mining, the catalyst they have coming up, they have completed a court case with the French government over a mining property which they own 45% stake in. That mining property is estimated between having $5 billion to $8 billion worth of gold in this mine. If that comes to fruition and we get news this week that they have won that court case and they can begin drilling, we're expecting NordGold to actually take control over this company or maybe try to buy them out or possibly merge. So this could be a huge catalyst coming up for OREAF. And here's an email to one of the shareholders from OREAF that verifies that if the French government does not appeal by September 16th, which was last week, and we have not heard that they have appealed, so we do not think they have, then they expect to have multiple offers. As you can see in the email, we foresee offers, plural, for our 45% interest when the project has been de-risked, which means as soon as the court case is over, they can start taking offers or possibly merge with someone. And who do we think that merger would be with? Well, we believe that is with NordGold because they own the other 55% of this mine. And they had an IPO that they postponed in London, which had their value at $5.1 to $6.6 billion, and that is without the $5 to $8 billion worth of gold that is in this mine. Now let's take a look at the chart. So here's the chart for OREAF. These are the same lines that I had drawn in Friday's video, so you're going to go back and take a look at that chart analysis. But we were talking about that this was trading in this upward channel right here. We did have this resistance that was holding at 20 cents. We broke that resistance and that should have became support. And I was actually very fortunate on Friday and I absolutely nailed this dip and got a ton of shares right here. On the day it went up 10%. So as you can see, we are still making this slow grind. And I'm telling you, if we have information come out this week that they do win that court case and they will have rights to that mine, this stock is absolutely going to fly. Let me give you a look real quick at the monthly chart. This thing was trading at over $1 before the French government denied their permit. So once that permit gets back in play, this stock is absolutely going to be crazy. The next ticker we have for you is FOBIF. This is their website, FOBI. They are an AI technology data mining company. And so you can see here some of the things they look at, which is retail, sports entertainment, hospitality and tourism, other industries. So they data mine for companies to help them advertise to individuals or find out what people actually want from their company so that they can do a better job and actually produce a better product for that individual. And here are some of the companies that FOBIF already are partners with. And as you can see, there's some big names in here, including Shopify. One catalyst that just dropped on Friday was this partnership that FOBIF entered with AZURF Energy for $250,000 for data consulting agreement. As you can see down here, it says it has just announced it has entered into a data consulting agreement with Canada's AZURF Energy to help AZURF develop a big data and operational intelligence platform related to the mining and exploration sector. What they're going to do is help them actually determine where is the best place to drill and actually find what they are looking for. Now let's take a look at the chart. Guys, here's the chart for FOBIF. This thing is trading in an extremely tight, straight up channel. Ever since the end of August, which was trading at $1.10, and we are now sitting at $2.70, and we had a high of $3 back a few days ago last week. So as you can see, this thing just continues to bounce, but it is grinding its way up and looks very strong. Now on Friday, it had this huge green candle, which was that information we just gave out to you with that $250,000 partnership. So this stock is looking extremely strong. You may see a bit of a pullback, but if you can grab a dip buy on Monday this week, this thing just continues to grind up. So this is looking fantastic as far as the chart analysis goes. The next ticker we're looking at is FBCD. We covered this a couple weeks ago. We want to take a look at its share structure real quick. Has a market cap of $51 million. We have held at DTC $2,313,000. We have unrestricted of $2,327,000. If you take a look at AAPT and the merger that it had and look at its margin or market cap compared to the company that it had, it is way undervalued still at this point. I expect FBCD to actually have a larger merger than AAPT. Now, why do I think this merger is going to be larger? If you look at the tweet that Chris and Management put out on September the 10th, it says FBCD is moving forward, doing final due diligence on 2 separate merger companies. There were 3. Both are solid choices, but we're being extra careful with this one. We have not seen that language on any other custodianship. Final decision will be made in the next couple of weeks. That was September the 10th. Today is September the 25th. I expect news this week, and when it hits, FBCD is going to fly. And you can see from Chase Mac trades below, he gave him a little Ric Flair. Now let's take a look at the chart. Guys, here's a chart for FBCD. These are the same lines I had drawn 2 or 3 weeks ago in the other video. We were trading in this channel here, ended up having a breakout of this downward channel. Broke out of both of these resistance lines and has gone on an absolute tear. He got up to a high of 0.25 cents before the paper hands decided to drop it back down. It is sitting at a nice buy. It has been consolidating a little bit right here in the 2-cent range. I'm not sure I will see it drop below 2 cents, to be honest with you, and maintain that. If it does, you have this support line here at 1.87 cents. So this is a very good buy zone in my opinion, because when the news comes out, and if it comes out this week, this thing is crossing 3 cents in no time and will pass its all-time highs possibly within an hour. So this is a fantastic buy zone in my opinion. Once again, this is my opinion. Do your own DD. Great buy opportunity for FBCD at this point. Our last ticker we're going to look at is IFAN. We covered it a couple weeks ago as well. It is also a custodialship play. The market cap is $24 million. You do have 789 million outstanding shares, 718 million held at DTC. So this share structure is a little bit better than FBCD because of the market cap. So therefore, a company that it merges into doesn't have to have as large of a value for IFAN to actually have a larger price for it. And just like FBCD, on September 10th, Chris and Management tweeted out that IFAN had been sold. New company will issue updates once the transfer of control is complete. I expect that to be this week as well. So both of these custodial plays could absolutely fly. Now let's take a look at its chart. Here's a chart for IFAN, and as I said before, IFAN and FBCD, even though the prices may be a little different, they trade practically the exact same. Both were in a channel, both had breakouts. Both broke through these resistance. I said in that other video, if we broke this resistance, we're going to test all-time highs. We break that resistance, and we came very close to breaking the all-time high. And then the past 2 trading days in IFAN and FBCD, which a lot of the OTCs that were running earlier in the week had a little bit of a pullback, did have a pullback. IFAN is holding pretty strong here at the 3 cent range. Once again, I think the 3 cent range is now a pretty good support area. Because once again, IFAN goes much faster because of its share structure than FBCD and some of the other custo plays. So once again, once we see information on who actually bought out this ticker, this thing's going to cross its all-time highs, and I see it passing 4 cents with ease, and we may even touch 5 cents in my opinion. So IFAN, another great buy. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like below, leave a comment, let us know what tickers you want to see on the next video next week as well. And until then, have a great week.